Well, you're aware that the DSS has also said that they were offered 14 million naira bribe, and that's why these allegations have been made against them.
Is that why I was abducted? What is the correlation between them being offered a 40 million bribe and me being abducted? What is the correlation between them being offered 40 million naira and they going to attack the residents of Senator Sadeleki and Senator Senator Bayo Salami? What is the correlation between them being offered 40 million bribe and all our about 120 of our leaders still being in detention? You see, if we have till date, if I committed any offense, they should come out. And for God's sake, why can't they say we offer them the 40 million bribe? He has no name. This is not very cheap.
I think we got what's the name?
Is it possible that some of the utterances that might have been made by some of your party members might have prompted the actions of the security operators? For instance, some of your party members quoted as saying that they will run a parallel government should they lose the election.
Oh, so that's why I should be abducted.
Is it possible that some of these utterances might have...
Look, you see, Chief John Odigoyeko said if in future the PDP should obtain victory by fraud, we in APC will not recognize that government, will form a parallel government. Now, what I would have expected them to do was to invite him for questioning, not go in the dead of the night to be attacking people's residences, shooting at their gates, abducting leaders of the party. Look, only terrorists wear masks. When did masks become part of the official uniform of our security? Now, we said it openly that our fear was not with regular security, even if they are partisan. But our fear was giving this official cloak and recognition and protection to thugs and miscreants. Because these people could shoot you at will and you think they are doing you a favor. And this happened in Osun State. We was an alarm. Chris Uba was given 50 soldiers from Enugu. Nobody said come here to contradict us now. Why did Chris Uba become a member of the Nigerian army? For him to be given 50 soldiers from Enugu to come to Osun. Let them come and say we are lying.
But this statement about forming or constituting a parallel government, do you think it should have been said, especially when the party knows that, yes, the court is an option and the court can actually restore anything that has been done wrong?
The honest truth today is that with the constitutional amendment limiting election petition to 180 days, that option is technically closed.
Technically closed?
Oh, yes, because there's no way you can prove your case one way or the other and go on appeal to Supreme Court or within 180 days. And Supreme Court has ruled that once the 180 days grace elapses, there's no right of appeal again, which means even if I conclude my petition at the tribunal within 180 days, but I go on appeal, and by the time my matter reaches the appeal or decided, 180 days is gone, I've lost the case.
But aren't you presupposing that it's your party that will be getting an appeal, because your party could have as well just won the case fair and square at the courts?
No. You see, this will apply to every party. I agree. But what we are saying, I'm answering your question, is that the judicial option is technically closed with the amendment of the Constitution limiting election petition hearing to only 180 days. If that law had been in place, we wouldn't have won in Benin, in Edo. Many would have won in Ondo. We would have won in Ekiti or Osun.
Okay, but what was the thinking then when the party has said that they were going to go to court about the recently concluded Ekiti elections to challenge some of the process that went on?
No, because, look, you see, don't forget, we said we are going to challenge certain issues, primarily the infringement of fundamental human rights. Those ones, there's no time limit to that. You can go to court to say, I was detained arbitrarily, I was not allowed to enter Ekiti State, I was beaten up. Those are not election issues. Those are constitutional issues, and there's no time limit to those.
So will the APC go to court about this one in Osun as well?
Absolutely. Otherwise, no lesson will be learned.
But what about those who think that the APC is sending the wrong message to them because they thought that since the party won elections, that something must have been done right for the elections?
You see, elections were won not because security was impartial, like I've proved to you, or because INEC wanted it. No, we fought every inch of the way. I'll give you 2 examples. When there was a stakeholders meeting on Wednesday, and at that meeting on Wednesday before the election, the Commissioner of Police, or was it the AIG, said our agents will not be allowed within 5 meters of the polling booth. We challenged it. We said no. The electoral law gives statutory duties to the agent, and that duty necessitates him to be at the polling booth. How would my agent know that the fellow who is coming to do accreditation actually has a voter's card or not? How would he know that his picture is on the voter's card? How would he know that his name is on the register if he's 5 meters away? We challenged it robustly until they gave up. Then we insisted that INEC must make available to all parties the voters' identification number of all the almost 500,000 unclaimed permanent voters' cards, and publicly declare that such cards are null and void. Now, we learned our lesson and we took nothing for granted. We embarked on a very rigorous voters' education on how to even fold their ballot papers, on how to vote, to make sure that they don't have too much ink on their fingers, and that after some printing they should leave it for about a minute to dry before they put it into the ballot box.
In fact, this question coming from Smart, I think it's almost connected to what you're saying now. He says, you accuse INEC of using photochronic ballot papers. He says he thinks you should apologize to INEC and Nigerians first.
Who did? Who did? Is there any official of APC that used statement about photochronic, ballot papers? It was yes, we all read it. But who in APC says so? National chairman, the spokesperson, the governor?
You didn't say that.
Of course, I never said it.